Hey there guys, and how you all doing today? My name's Rob, aka Chrom3maGik, and I'm just warning you this is going to be quite a long video. It's going to be the full game of FIFA. For those of you guys that don't know what the game is, it is FIFA 2012, and today I'm just going to talk about supporting a football team and what it means to support your local football team. And for those of you guys that don't know, I'm a Coventry City supporter, so I will be referencing them a lot, and I'll also talk about the current situation that they're going through at the minute. So for you guys that don't know, this game mode is the head-to-head seasons mode, and what you basically have to do is play 10 games in a season, get a certain amount of points, and if you get them, then you get promoted. And if you don't get enough points, you get relegated, just like you would in a normal season really, but it's a 10-game season and you have to get the required amount of points to move up the leagues. There's 10 leagues on there, and currently I'm in Division 8, I believe. Might be Division 9 because I don't really play FIFA that often. So, but if you guys want me to do more videos and maybe a highlights of a season per week, so if I do the 10 games, show you the highlights of each game, and I will do that. Just leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be more than happy to do that for you. I'm not going to be I'm not going to be doing a ultimate team, mainly because it costs a little bit of money to start up to get a decent team going, and I just really don't want to do that. Just because I haven't got the time and just can't be bothered to spend the money. So basically I wanted to start with, what does it mean to be a football fan? Because a lot of people ask me, why do you support Coventry City? What does it mean to you? I don't really see the point. For example, they say that they cover shit. Yeah, I totally agree with them. We're not doing well at the minute, and we are, in layman's terms, doing pretty shit at the minute. But I'm a season ticket holder. That means I go to every game. I've got tickets for every game, and I love it. I really do love it. Even though at the minute we're going through some really bad times. The worst the club has had in sorry about that. The worst the club has had in probably about 20 to 30 years, maybe even longer, and it's not a great time for us at the minute. We're in financial troubles, and it does piss you off when such things like this happen, but at the end of the day, I support the club and I always will do. So a lot of people think that football is just a game, and I turn around to you and say, no, it's not just a game. Football is the most supported sport in the world. No, this is English football, by the way, not American football. It's the most supported sport in the world, and there's a reason for it. Because the fans love it. It gives you a massive rush. It's a big amount of entertainment, and yeah, that's basically it really. So it's more than just a game. For me personally, it's a passion. It's almost a religion. It's similar to religion. When things go right, you feel on top of the world. You want to thank God, so to speak. You believe in every word they say. And that's the same in a football sense. You also have like a place of worship, almost a Mecca, should we say. I always make this joke that my Mecca is the Rico Arena where Cov play. And in essence it's kind of true, because it's my favourite place to be. It's one of the things that I look forward to doing every week. At the start of the week you're still looking forward to it on a Monday when you go on a Saturday. And when you come back on a Saturday evening and you've got to wait another week, it feels like time goes really slowly. I just really love going up there and supporting the Sky Blues until the game's over, and more often than not we lose. But we all join together for one cause, which is another thing that makes it similar to a religion. When you go and pray at a church or whatever, you come together and join together as one and join in the celebrations and the service. And that's similar in a footballing sense, because when you score a goal, everyone cheers. When you concede a goal, everyone moans. It's really as simple as that. So in a way, the supporting a football team is similar to having a religion. Admittedly, it's not any religious views or anything, but I think that kind of helps the fact that you support football so much, is because there is no religion behind it. There's no sort of underlying things that you have to abide by, sort of thing. Everyone supports their club in different ways. I support them by going up the Rico every day and spending not every day, sorry, going up the Rico for every home game and spending money as much as pretty much as I can when I'm at the Rico, because I just love the team and love to wear the clothes and show my support for the team. I've got probably 7 or 8 football shirts now and 2 hoodies, and I've got various little accessories hanging around my room all over the place, as you'll have seen if you saw my setup video on my the setup of my room. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not always easy supporting a football club though. One of the worst things is the feelings that are involved when you start losing loads of games like we are at the minute. It makes you feel down. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't feel great, but you have to go with the good and the rough and the smooth. You have to be there for the good and the bad. It's like a roller coaster ride. Footballing really is a roller coaster ride. For an example of when the good started, last season in December, at the start of December, we were 4th in the table, way overachieving what we were expecting, and we had a chance of playoffs. 2 weeks later though, we lost a game. We thought, oh well, we'll come back from it. We didn't. We then went on a 3-month barren spell where we played absolutely terrible and dropped down the table like a cat on a hot tin roof. We did absolutely rubbish. And then the tide turned again. We sacked our manager at the time that was doing so poorly, brought in our current manager now, whose name is Andy Thorne, and he went on a 10-game run where we won majority of those games and managed to climb back up the table a little bit. And we were playing amazing football, passing football, entertaining football. And then at the start of this season, we thought, oh, we'll give it a go. We thought we were going to keep our best players. And then Kieran Westwood, who is our former goalkeeper, went to Sunderland and is now a first-team keeper with them and doing really well. We had Marlon King, who those of you guys who are football fans will know, and he bagged a load of goals for us, but he left to go to Birmingham. And then we had finally Aaron Gunnarsson, who left, and Ben Turner, who left for Cardiff City, and they were arguably the 4 best players in our team. We still thought, oh, we can still give it a good go, we'll be safe easily. We are currently around about 20 games into the season and we've won 1 game. We're bottom of the league, so I don't really see any way back for us at the minute, but at the end of the day, if we go down to League 1, then I will still be a season ticket holder. At the end of the day, for me, Coventry is for life. Football is for life. League 1, League 2, Blue Square Premier, I'll still have a season ticket. I really do not care. I will still have a season ticket. Deep down it might hurt, but I'll still be there. I'll still be cheering the city on, I'm sure. Anyone who questions why people support a football team, I think I've pretty much answered the question. But if you still think I'm stupid, go to a game. Make sure that it's a game that you reckon the team that you're going to will win though. Reason why is it's always better to have an experience of a win than it is a loss. If we lose, you'll still just be like, well, what was the point? if we win, you might see just why we support the teams, because it's a massively good feeling when you're driving home off the back of a win against a team that you probably should have been beaten by, and it just feels really good. And that's the reason why I'm a football fan, because it's just good to be with a community that have similar values and support the same team as myself. It's great to get me out of the house as well, and it's great to really get rid of your anger. I mean, not shout at the players, but you can get rid of your anger by shouting, come on Coventry, or come on City, or start singing the songs that we do and stuff like that. It's just a really good way to relieve your stress. And even though it is stressful being there when you're on the losing side, it's still a good thing just to always support your team. I mean, I've never booed the team, and I never will boo the team, because at the end of the day, it doesn't do any good. And if you do boo the team, then my opinion is you're not really a supporter. So sometimes we put ourselves through treacherous weather finally, and just put ourselves through the mill to get to the game. It wasn't particularly cold yesterday. It wasn't particularly bad weather yesterday, but it was freezing cold. But you still go, and I'm suffering from a pretty bad cold, but I've been there when I'm ill, so I will carry on to do so. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I've still got a couple of minutes left, so I'll just go through basically what happened and what's going on at the Rico at the minute. So, as you guys have already heard, we're bottom of the league by about 3 points, and our owners, Sisu, are pretty much mucking up the club. They aren't putting the money in that they should be, they're not investing, they're not trying to find any help, and all that sort of thing. There's a lot of mass protests going on, which I got to admit I don't really agree with while it's during the game. There's just basically, we're just in a really big period of turmoil at the minute, and hopefully we'll get out of it, but the only way I can see us getting out of it is by getting relegated, which is going to suck anyway, because obviously I don't want us to get relegated. But if we get relegated, maybe Sisu will sod off, and we'll be able to get a new owner in to be able to bring the club back to what it was. I mean, Coventry City is a big club, it is a massive club, and we don't get the support of the massive teams, but at the end of the day we still have a big following compared to a lot of teams. And had we got back into the Premiership, I'm pretty sure we could fill the Rico fairly easily, but we'll see how everything goes. As for my opinion at the minute, I think we will go down. I'm not going to protest against Sisu just because I don't really see the point, other than to keep it in the media and to try and piss Sisu off even more. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not going to get myself too downhearted, because, as I say, I'll still be a season ticket holder in 30 years' time, hopefully, and as long as there still is a Coventry City Football Club, at the end of the day, there's not much we can moan about. And I won't boo the players, as I said, I won't boo anyone, but Sisu do need to go, but when they go, I don't know. I'm sure when they go, we'll all have a bit of a celebration though. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know that I've rambled on for a little bit and maybe sounded a bit down and depressed, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in terms of Cov. Hopefully we'll get a win on the board fairly soon. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please like, comment and subscribe. Also, if you want me to do a best of head-to-head seasons, sort of like a highlights thing, then give me a shout and let me know. Cheers guys, and take care.